Hello ladies, it's Kay back again with her something different, which is getting to be habitual. Further to the video I did yesterday for the Handy Hippo Crafts store, several people asked if I would show the banner once it was finished, which I am pleased to say I've actually got on with and completed today. And I will just go through it. It's a bit big to sort of string out on the table, so what I'm hoping to be able to do is just show a little bit at a time and then hopefully arrange it so that you can see the overall effect at the end. This is one of the bunting plates that I did using the GRAPHIC45, supplied by Handy Hippo Crafts for my project and to advertise their store. And I've also used this time the Silver Viva Creme, which is actually really pretty and again is pearlized like the gold one I used for the sand yesterday. It just is a joy to work with. It cleans up quickly, it dries quickly, and to anybody that saw the video, I actually showed the roses that I made from the mould that Scrimping Mommy advertised on behalf of the company, and I did say that I felt the cream would lend itself to being painted on the roses. Well, I've done it and they've come out really nicely. The pearl effect has given it a nice luster that is in keeping with obviously the plaques, but it just shows as well if you were making a wedding card and you made some of these roses and wanted to use them, you can dress it up with the cream and it works beautifully. So that's the first one. The second one coming along shortly. I've just put the roses on the bottom of each of the bits of bunting basically. Well, I might as well try and put it all out for you because I don't believe I'm going to be able to show it effectively anyway. There it is. I've used just an ordinary bit of, it's almost like a binding tape to thread all the pieces on. I've tried to continue the theme. I've tried to keep things pretty well beachy-fied, as the paper stack, the 8x8 paper stack, is based on by the sea, and you'll see there's Pier 45, Make a Wish on a Starfish, Mermaids Wanted, You Are My Anchor, and Gathering Seashells. A lot of the work has been Fussy Cat. I've done the background as you all saw yesterday, if you saw the previous video, and then I've just embellished really with the shells that I was using, a bit of ribbon here and there, some bits of burlap, flat back pearl. I wanted to make it look as though this blue pearl had come from the shell there. I found an anchor button for this young lady, You Are My Anchor, a little bit of seaweed stuff, a little shell hidden away under there. Is it all close enough? I'm just checking that all the detail is there. And then prior to putting on these labels, I just had a flourish mask, and I've just really put it on and around each of the bits of paper just to add a bit more interest. I didn't put the glitter on it this time because obviously it didn't need it. It's just an added interest to the actual GRAPHIC45 papers. But I'm thrilled to bits with the roses. They really have come out so well. I'm thrilled with the papers. It's been such a delight to work with them, and it is so lovely to know that we have a British store that is stocking these as a matter of routine now. GRAPHIC45 historically has been quite difficult to get hold of, and you're usually penalised either by postage or, you know, someone just selling because they know they can, and we've paid a little bit extra, I feel, than we actually needed to. But Handy Hippo are actually in keeping with the prices generally. Their postage is minimal, as I said yesterday. The other thing about the company which I find really quite exciting is the fact that they place craft and children very high on their agenda, and I don't know whether by design or because mums in general are worried about their children getting locked into these electronic gizmos, but they are advocating children and craft and going out to schools and things and suggesting that perhaps crafting could be part of a child's world to give them some extra interest, something that they can physically do and share rather than sitting isolated on one of these gaming machines. You know, it's sad. I mean, people of my generation would probably understand exactly where I'm coming from. Youngsters seem to take it all on board, but I think it's very exciting that children are being offered something to express themselves through, rather than getting locked into games and levels and all that kind of thing. So it's another plus as far as I'm concerned for the company. They've got a lot of children's craft things on there, so all you grandmothers out there, if you've got grandchildren and they like to craft with you, or children of an age that like to sit and take part in whatever you're doing at home, then do go and have a look, because it doesn't have to cost the earth to have them crafting along with you. I hope you've enjoyed seeing the finished item. It certainly has been a pleasure working with these mediums, and you know, I feel there are 15 colours in the Viva Creme, and I don't think I will be leaving too many of them alone. I shall certainly invest in a couple more to make life a bit more interesting on my craft front. So what I'm going to do is ask the film crew just to zoom in on these so you get one last look. I'll say thank you very much for watching, ladies. I hope you've been inspired. I hope you will check out the Handy Hippo Crafts site, register and watch out for their special deals. Can you zoom in and just pick up each one? Thank you. And good luck with all your crafting needs, because most of them are held by that company. Thank you for watching. Take care, everyone. Bye bye. It's just to go closer. Just so they can see it. All right. Thank you.